time. The first time that I came to Miami to meet the guys here, we went there, and man,
I remember.
it was a blast.
I remember that day.
It's
It's a special place, man. Maggie and Cyborg's engagement party was there.
That's
after
right.
the gala. We had an amazing night with the team there.
That's
Super
right.
cool
That was
place.
amazing.
And
awesome.
then the pandemic hit, right?
Then the pandemic hit, and with the pandemic, as every other business, we start suffering. Of course, we had to close, and nightclubs were not even on the conversation like restaurants or gyms or anything else. The nightclubs were not going to open for who knows how long.
Yes.
And rent kept growing, our expenses kept going up. So we had an opportunity where a friend of ours came to us and said, you know what, I want to buy the nightclub. And we jumped on it. We sold it to him.
And on the time you already had the JOIA Beach Club as well?
We were already building JOIA Beach Club, but we didn't finish it yet.
But the plan of you guys was stay with the Hawkwall and the JOIA Beach Club.
Yeah, exactly. We were never planning on selling Rockwell, but it just came at the circumstances called for it, so we sold it. And at the same time, as that happened, we were able to open JOIA.
And how was that experience? Because that was another special place for everybody in Miami, right?
Very
It was the
special.
only place that was open, like the first place to open
only
during the pandemic.
The
and
only
the
place.
pandemic.
It was incredible.
It was incredible.
We truly created an amazing place there. We were approached by the landlords, and they said, "Hey, look at this piece of property that we have. Can you do something with it?" And we said, "Absolutely. We have a vision. We can do it." So me and Chris, we sat down, we designed this place, and developed the concept.
I saw a picture of the day that you guys were there when there was nothing there.
Yes,
You posted it
I
the other
remember
day. It
that
was just a palapa.
That was we built the palapa
You
too.
built the palapa
it was,
too.
It,
It was
it wasn't
nothing
even
there.
the palapa there. It was absolutely nothing. Just some dirt basically on the water. They had a bouncy castle in the water where they would let kids go for many years because it's part of Jungle Island.
Yes,
the park. And so when you have a vision and you know it and you believe it, not everybody else can see it the same way. So
No, yeah, for sure.
we felt it, we knew it, but then nobody else did, and nobody expected the results to be the way.
Especially at the time.
Yeah, at the time.
And you guys already thought on the moment like to do like a little beach with the restaurants on the side.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of night
Everything.
life.
Yeah, everything was exactly the way we pictured it. The tender bringing you in from your yacht, the lounge area to the right where we would create a little bit of a party, the restaurant area to the left where, the high-end food would come out. So it was a very challenging place to open because everything had to be portable. You can't build on the sand. Let's say there's a hurricane, you got to be able to remove everything.
Yeah.
Except for the palapa.
Yeah.
That one can stay. So the kitchens, the bar, everything was made portable with no plumbing. So when you have those type of challenges, it's much harder than having a brick and mortar building.
The place was beautiful, wildly successful. Everybody had a lot of fun there. But then I also know that a big component to your success is the team that you surround yourself with. From people like your business partner to everybody else on your team. So that was a huge team effort, right?
It was absolutely. So in order to be successful, everything needs to work. You need to have great quality food. You need to have great service. You have to have a beautiful venue and this vibe that's special, that sets you apart from any other place. And not one person can create all of that. So we attracted an amazing team. We went out and found them. We found the chef. We found the marketing people. We found the operators. We found all these great people. And our dear friend Marco he used to live in LA. He was a Miami guy too.
I know.
It was biggest network in Miami.
Yeah, that's where I got to see the old generation of promoters with your business partner and the younger generation, Marco, getting together and bringing all the crowds from Miami to this
You're
place.
right.
I think that's what made it special as well.
It absolutely did. Because you had the who's who of Miami. So we kind of ended up in a perfect storm. Yes, there was a pandemic and there were restrictions, but we were 100% outdoors. So we were the only place that could really open.
Right.
And we were exposed to everybody in Miami right off the bat. And we didn't have to go and beg people to come because they wanted to go to a restaurant. Right. They just had nowhere to go. So they would come to us. So we were able to we were able to expose the place to the best people of Miami, and we just made sure we kept the energy great, the food quality great, and the people around us great. So
So Lovato got married there also?
Lovato got married there, yes.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I met Lovato when he was fighting Cyborg here.
In the Superstar.
Yeah.
Because they had the after party in the
At
Superstar.
Rockwell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went there. It was
Yeah.
cool.
So Cyborg introduced me to Lovato, and we hung out a little bit at Rockwell, and we were just doing Friends and Family at Joya at the time. We were about to launch, but so I said, hey, why don't you and your fiance come and try the restaurant? Let's see if you like it. So he came, and we made a connection and kept in touch. So, he came back to Miami a few times, came to the restaurant, we hung out, we had dinner, and he said, you know what? I think we'd like to get married here. I said, okay, awesome. That's a beautiful idea. Let's make it happen.
And what an athlete is Lovato, like amazing no gi, amazing the gi, MMA 10-0, won the Bellator title. Just had to retire because he had some brain problems.
He had some issues, yeah.
What athlete, really, really, really complex.
Amazing athlete.
Most decorated American Jiu-Jitsu athlete, right?
And I think the second American to be a BJJ Black Belt World Champion. The first one was BJ Penn in 2002 and Lovato in 2007.
Oh, wow.
Got the second American in the Jiu-Jitsu history to be a world champion as a Black Belt.
A real legend. And honestly, besides that, just an amazing guy.
Yeah.
And, you can sit and talk to him for hours. He's a very, very friendly guy, and with a beautiful wife. She's amazing too. Yeah. So, man, we had we have a great relationship.